The Bethune-Cookman University Inspirational Gospel Choir is made up of dedicated students who exemplify a deep appreciation for the music they sing. Their music includes rock, jazz, contemporary and blues gospel, traditional spirituals, and a cappella renditions. Here to tell us about the choir's upcoming concert is presenter Georgia Blackmon, owner of the Gathering Awareness and Book Center. Georgia, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, it's a pleasure, and you always got some great things going on that you know about that we want to get that message out to our viewers. Before we get into the concert, though, tell us a little bit about Bethune-Cookman University.
It is one of the historical black universities, was college, came about with Mary McLeod Bethune. Mary McLeod Bethune is a awesome woman. She started the college with about 8 students and out of her home. And so it have grown, and it's real good.
Well, good. Well, now let's just jump right into the concert. When and where can people hear this great group of students?
Well, I want to share with you why I do it, Jeff,
okay,
if you don't mind. When I was coming up in Pensacola as a young girl, we was exposed on a regular basis to the universities, historical black colleges and universities, and the schools that we was at would always bring them to us, the theater, the choirs, the dance troupe, and all. And so it started. We lost that, and I wanted to expose that to the young people in our community and just really for everybody to enjoy because they are good. So that's why the Gathering started doing that. If you remember last year we brought in Southern University. The year before that was Florida A&M and all, and these are all historical black colleges. So you have a very strong alumni here, Bethune-Cookman alumni. And so when I got ready this year, we had really 3 in the running. We had Alabama State, Florida A&M again, and also Bethune-Cookman. And the alumni for Bethune-Cookman just really came strong, and they wanted to bring them in because they hadn't been here in so long. So that's how Bethune-Cookman came to the table this time.
Well, I know you're very, very involved in all aspects of the community, but I think you have a special place in your heart for the children who will be the next generation. What do you think this says to the children as far as a positive role model? The high school kids that may go hear this, for example.
Well, I think that a lot of time young people I know when I was coming up and being exposed, it made me understand that I did have an opportunity that I could go to college or I could strive to go to college, and to see these young people knowing that they are at the university level and they are performing, and to know that they came from different communities and, from different high schools. And so it makes the young people here in this community know that they can do that, that they can go off to college and they become a part of the choir. Now, Bethune-Cookman have 2 performing groups. They have the concert choir and the gospel choir. Okay. And so it's very good. So
good. Well, it's always a great outlet for somebody's creativity and their talents, and to kind of maybe spur them to pursue that. Yeah. Well, when and where will the concert be held?
It will be at Pensacola High School, February the 19th. The doors will open at 4. The performance will start at 5.
Well, tell us a little bit about the students who make up this gospel choir. What kind of training do they receive? Do they receive any financial compensation? What motivates them to really do this?
Well, I think that they came together in 1969 with 25 students, and now it's up to 40. And what they do is they are really like ambassadors for the university. Okay. They go around, they travel all over the United States, perform for different presidents and all. And but they also help other organizations to raise funds. They thank good charities that they think to raise funds. And they also raise funds for themselves and for the students and for the choir to perform and to do that.
Sure, it does take some money to go around and do this. And time, what about, how do they work this in with their studies, for example?
Well, now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know how they do that. But I do know that I had asked for another date, and I know that they couldn't do it because of the studies. So I think in the schedules, I think they studies works around they schedule and they put it.
Yeah, that's a hard personal thing to juggle.
Oh, yeah.
But I am sure that the studies do come first. But these are very professional folks.
Yeah.
Well, what excites you most about this particular concert in this particular group when you were like doing the selection and things? What stood out about this group?
The Pensacola chapter of the alumni here. They was very forceful. But I like music. I'm a music lover. I'm really a jazz lover, but I love good gospel singing, if it's done well. And the community, Pensacola community, whenever Johnny and I do things, we always try, because we do it for the community, we try to have the community in mind. And with both of us being born here, we kind of know the communities pretty well. And Pensacola love gospel singing. And so they do that real well. So we was looking for the community.
Well, y'all are great to bring people in on an annual basis. Of course, the other things that you do throughout the year as well. We'll remind our viewers about the dates and how they can get more information and tickets.
Okay. The performance will be February the 19th at 5 o'clock at Pensacola High School. The doors open at 4. The tickets are $15. You can give me a call, 438-4882. You can find tickets at Tony Cole's Wings and things. You can find them at Me and Mom's Hair Care. If you need to know how to get there, just call The Gathering. We're 2737 Northeast Street, and we're open from 10 to 6 every day but Sunday.
Okay, it's a great way to get tickets, a great event. Before we go, is there one last thing you'd like to tell our viewers to really tell them this is something they need to see?
Well, we recommend that we want the community to come out, but we also recommend that they bring young people to see that. If you want to talk about a group of 15 or more, give me a call and we can discuss, the price. But really, we want people to bring young people. As a matter of fact, at this time, we have different organizations and different churches that are bringing their choirs and their youth group. Yeah. So we are excited. We really want everybody to see this performance, but we really want the young people to come out.
Great information, Georgia, and thank you for being here, and thank you for everything that you and Johnny do. Y'all are very active in the community, and it's all good stuff.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it.